and go in there. He's going on his own apparently. That's good. That's good. Okay, yes, there we go. Pretty sure we can't just go through the front
A sturdy
doors.
chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
Yeah, there we go. But let's read the sign and have the
The
revelation.
sign looked as if it was firmly attached to the wall. Anyway,
You just need to
it
read
read
it.
Condor Transglobal. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside.
Yep.
The grill opened from the inside. The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
I think I remember what to do in here. Okay, here's the thing. The first game
Maybe there was a way in up there.
you might have seen that I knew most of what to do. Because I've played through that game so much. And, you know, mainly the beginning part. But even throughout the whole of the series, I did know what to do for the most part. This game, it is my favorite, but every time I play it, every time I want to play it, I always try to go from the first game, so that's also why I played the first game so much, because I do want to play this game so many times. But every time I'm like, you know what, let's start from the beginning of the story, even though, you know, you don't even need to have played the first game to play this one. There are two different stories, besides some references and some things that, honestly, they're explained pretty well anyway, so you can get those as well. You don't need to have played the first one to play the second one, but every time I'm like, you know, I'm gonna play the first one first. Doesn't make sense. But that is also why some of the things in this game I might not remember as well as I did in the first game. Okay, let's jump. Whack!
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss. It was the creep who'd kidnapped Nico, and I had a score to settle.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates.
Okay, that's good then. So, what I'm gonna do, I mean, I can go and talk to them and do the whole charade of, you know, I'm not really, that is stuff that I don't need to do. If you want to go ahead, you can get the game yourself. What am I saying? I don't need to do that. But now I remember it. I'm not gonna do all of the conversations that you can do though, because you can stay there and talk with that guy. Oh, I guess
Who is it?
you have to at first.
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in, or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
He didn't sound too happy.
Yep, I need to go. You can find out for yourself if you want to know what happens if you stay there. But this is what you need to do. Uh-oh. It was nothing. It must have been the wind. Yes. Oh, that was a cute yes. And here we are. Inside. Let's look through the drawers, of course.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Okay, we'll see what that is. I guess later.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coramonte City.
Coramonte. Filing cabinet. Yeah, no, we get it. It's
It was locked.
Yes. But maybe, just maybe, the key opens the cabinet. The cabinet?
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Okay, it didn't. Fair enough.
The room was filled with Transglobal crates. All the crates were firmly sealed.
Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Whoop.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
What is it
Hi.
that you want? Hello?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Coramonte!
Is that where you're from? Coramonte City?
Coramonte! Coramonte!
Okay.
I don't remember his voice. Well, actually, yeah, his voice. I mean, I played it in Italian, so I guess his voice was different.
Quaramonte! Quaramonte!
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me. What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Oh my god! That's right, I forgot! Oh, that should have been the last
You're
thing.
manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here!
Well, yeah, that should have been the last thing. The last thing. This dog, I swear. That should have been the last thing I asked.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of
Because
crates.
now I can't ask anything else. Oh well, but I don't remember his voice being that high. But I guess I played it in Italian. Is what I was trying to say when all of the cats went on my desk and the dog outside started barking. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know why they would change the voice acting for the Italian version though, because all he says is Coramonte, I think. I don't remember, we'll see. He only says certain small words, so I don't think it was needed to have it in Italian, but I don't know.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
I wonder what now. I mean, what are you gonna do when that's what you want to do? Like, come on.
There. That would keep the doors from closing.
Actually, I forgot. Oh,
I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked the light beam with something else.
okay, fine. So I'm gonna just you know just no reason. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Non succedeva niente, probabilmente perché l'ascensore era...
That's not what I... There we go. Ooh, scratch marks? I wonder...
Notai sul pavimento un segno quasi impercettibile.
So, of course, I'm gonna leave the subtitles in and the speech bubbles or whatever in English.
Sul pavimento c'erano dei graffi che formavano un arco, come se nel vicino muro fosse stata aperta più volte una porta.
Yep.
Le mie dita avvertirono l'esistenza di una porta segreta nel muro. Trovai poi un bottoncino rotondo posizionato a filo della parete di legno circostante. Proprio come speravo. Una stanza segreta.
There we go then. And the reason why I
Nico.
changed the language. Oh, you've unlocked bonus comic artwork. Well, that's good to know.
Nico era avvolta nelle corde come un tacchino, ma non sembrava aver subito alcun danno. Tieni duro, potrebbe bruciare un po'.
Oh,
Ringrazia il cielo di non avere i baffi.
grazie a Dio sei tu, George. Come hai fatto a trovarmi?
Te lo spiegherò più tardi, adesso dobbiamo andarcene.
Dov'è Pablo?
E fuori non va molto d'accordo col vino. Va tutto bene?
Non c'è niente che vada bene. Slegami immediatamente!
Oh my god, her voice, I missed her. I missed that voice. Because, I mean, the first game, I played it through with the English voice, which I love. Again, it's fantastic. But I haven't heard her voice in so long, and it also somehow feels like I've always heard her voice like that, even in the first game when I played it through for the channel. And oh my god, I miss it. But I mean, I just wanted you to hear it, so now I'm gonna put it back in English. Let me know, because I will be more than happy to keep it in Italian, but let me know if maybe having the audio in Italian and the text in English, maybe it's too much and you get distracted and you don't read, because that is what happens a lot to me. But also I do understand Italian, so I guess I don't know. Let me know, because I would love to keep the Italian thing, but maybe it might be too annoying for somebody else. So first of all,
George, what are you doing?
oh no, I don't like her voice, but I love to deal with it.
Will you look at this?
Put it down and untie me.
Do you know what it is?
No, but it's been watching me for the last 24 hours. Pablo put it there. To scare me, I think.
It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face. Hey! Somebody's marketing Lavino dolls.
George, untie me now.
Okay, let's untie her.
There. How you feeling?
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes. The proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oublier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oublier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Nico, wait!
Uh-huh. Okay, yes. Now,
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting for us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
okay, so now I'm pretty sure. Well, let's talk to her first.
Okay, tell me what you know about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central
Might be
America.
more than
A
drugs,
place
though,
called
apparently.
Quaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs. Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Why are celebrities murderers or the opposite? Or both?
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Titipoco. That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moo?
Yes, you remember him?
Yeah, of course I do. I guess if you didn't play the first game, you can say no.
Well, of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
Oh no, he reappeared after the broken sword case had blown over. When he found out who was in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Moo knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Was Moo actually in the final cutscene? In the first game? Was he actually involved in all of that? I know Rousseau for sure was, but not Moo. Was he? No, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. And I only played that watch a couple weeks ago. I don't remember.
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
How sweet.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, Georges. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
Spoiler, it's that Scrambling book.
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
Yep. To be fair. Speaking of,
Look,
if you
the
want
little
to
guy
use this
downstairs was
sometimes.
chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about
Is
that
he?
poison dart?
Of course I'm sorry.
Oh well. Yeah, to be fair, I will be as well. Anyway, let's do this.
I couldn't move the crate until I'd blocked.
I know. Oh, right. I do remember. I do remember what I need to do.
Hopefully, the tape would prevent those doors from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the
I
elevator.
keep calling him Indian. Oh my god. Oh. Well, there we go. Easy. Where are you going? I told you to use that. Oh my god, George.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had discovered the power of hydraulics.
What on earth are you doing?
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
I like to keep myself occupied in times of stress.
It is going to help us.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope.
Right. There's a rope.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue.
Fine. Do it then. Oh, that. Yep, there we go. Now we lower this again and we push with Nico's help.
It was too heavy for me to...
I know, but ask Nico.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Okay, push! Great teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobart.
It seems like she barely touched it, but I don't want to, you know, be one of those, oh, I'm doing everything by myself. Anyway, in the original game, I don't know why they changed it. She was one of the items in the inventory, and I mean, it was a bit literally objectifying, but yeah, now you need to talk to her. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm just stupid and I'm saying, you know, stupid things. I don't know. So cable?
I thought about hanging from the cable with my bare hands,
Yeah.
but it was too far to the other end of the cable to escape that way.
Why can I not use my... Oh, I can. It was just going... I mean, it was just... camouflaging, I guess, with the lamppost. So... there. Yes.
Nico, I have a great idea.
You know my ideas. Always great. And the doggo. Okay, well, back in Paris.
Josh, where have you been?
Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, André. Give the stone to George.
well, of course. If you say so, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
It's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Coromonte City.
Coromonte? It's in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
I mean, we could have googled it.